covered at 92 on that Philadelphia Eagles green. You know how I get playing strong safety. I'm cheeks right now. But we ain't gonna talk about that, man. We trying to move on. We trying to get better. We trying to get better every day. We gonna start off with that weekly training so we can kill the Bills. We need to kill the Bills. No cap, bro. Hey.
From my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another sale. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
All right, fellas, listen up. Last practice of the week. We've had a good week so far. Let's make sure we finish the same way. We got a game on Sunday. This is a must-win for us.
Here we go. Waiting!
Yeah.
Okay. Tackle the running back before the tackle. Hey, which I know. Let me try out the aggressive jump. They might run through me with that tackle. No cap, bro. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that to myself. Look. Yep. Yeah, it could be my timing. Whatever. Gotta get back in the flow. Where was the running back? He never got the ball. Okay. Bro, it's not my fault if they get through and I'm getting blocked. Look at that. Look at that. That's a great play. Look at that, bro. Great coverage. Like, that's not my fault, bro. I don't care what you rapping about. Great coverage. These are great plays. I don't know what they rapping about. Okay, bro. And that was open for me to make the tackle. This is happening. Now I'm gonna show you the tackle that I usually do because I'll be scared that I'm gonna miss it. That's a grab. Yeah, I'll wrap him up every time. I can wrap up niggas every time. But they want me to like. Let me show you what happens when I try to hit stick. If it happens, you know what I'm saying? That's a good hit stick right there. Usually I get stiff arms out the way, or I just totally miss it. Man, great tackle. I need more of these type of trainings because I need to work on my timing with that. Like that's what it is. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. I need to work on my timing with that thing.
We've been talking about you getting better every week. And you know what? Today you got better. Let's keep it up.
You know what I'm saying? We get better. He be getting better. He be acting like I'll be getting better out there, Joe. He be getting better out there.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up.
All right, let's get started on that game, man. Can we do that? Can we do that in the game? When I get that opportunity, can I make that tackle? That's what we looking for. That's what we looking for. Only big hit I had all season was in the first preseason game. Like, that was so strong, man.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles as they match up with Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. With that, let's get up to Buffalo. Standing by at New Era Field, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, from the home of the Bills since 1973, there's a look at New Era Field just outside of Buffalo, New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Hello, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game in these types of situations?
You my man.
You're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
So I love when we play. You know how we get. Gotcha, coach. Don't even worry about it. That's my man and all, but I play for this team.
2019.
They want it back.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
I wanted him to be like,
it's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. LaShawn McCoy, the 31-year-old running back, his first carry. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. From midfield, here's Allen. He'll let this go for the end zone.
Make it that, boy. Yeah.
And that will be incomplete.
Good defense.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground.
My name is Lloyd, though. Like, ooh.
Check. Round 80. Check 53. Mike. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen
Get
looking downfield for Jones.
Yeah, good job.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Allen hands off to McCoy.
He would have moved to the left. Wrap up.
McCoy, 5th season with the Bills after those 6 in Philadelphia. And remember, he had 4 or 5 years as a 1,000-yard rusher, but then last season really dipped down, just above 500 yards, only 3 touchdowns. Of course, watch the age as well. He did turn 31 back in July. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
Right there. Don't try me, boy.
Allen now on 1st down. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
How y'all let that happen?
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Yo, we got, yo. Let's shoot through, yeah.
51 to mine. So don't say nothing.
Come on, boy.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And the grab by Croft. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down now, it's McCoy. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and
Your job,
to the end
man.
of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Allen. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Throwing now is Allen. And he's going to go down again.
Boy. Look at Malcolm getting in there, boy.
3rd and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. A reminder, later tonight, Sunday Night Football, will see a game in the NFL 100 series.
You hurting this? Y'all hurting this. Score. Score. Come on, man. Ain't gonna cut it.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He finds McCoy. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now arguably the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 33 yards that time. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Allen's throw is complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Here's Allen to throw it. He's got Smith here. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
We get
the
this
Bills
stop.
on 3rd down.
We get this
They've
stop
hit 2
right
for
here.
4 thus
I gotta
far.
cover him in.
This is 3rd and 9. And again, it's Allen. Going to drop this off to McCoy. Complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. Allen now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. And this one caught by Beasley. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards off. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10. On first down, Allen.
Good job, boy.
Run that in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he takes this one back into the end zone. Now Allen to try again after the pick six. Caught by Jones. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Short throw hauled in by Croft. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. On play action, Allen under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I'm coming for you. Get out of here with that, boy.
These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Anything!
To Croft.
That was anything.
That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we actually look for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
For that. Yeah, legit blue.
Allen off the play fake. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Stupid. Sit down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Allen.
No, don't.
Short throw hauled in by Croft. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with.
Let's go.
They'll try and get the running game going with McCoy. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness that defensive line is eating them alive.
Looking downfield for Jones. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls
me for picks, bro. He's like robbing me of the ball.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man.
Between 19. 53 is the mic. Here we go.
Roll, yo.
Check.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD.
Y'all throw.
Little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick six.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws.
He threw it out this joint. He threw.
Round 80. Check Mike 27. Hey, here we go.
Throwing after the interception. Allen. He completes it to Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. Jones last year led the Bills, 652 receiving yards, 7 touchdowns, more than doubled his production from 2017. Now they're hoping for an even bigger bump this year. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And it's second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Allen throwing again. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards on the play. First down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen again. This complete to Jones. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Jones has it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. Allen going to come to the line here, 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Complete to Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. McCoy. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Y'all better get a field goal.
Win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1-5. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Eagles, a loss would have really hurt. As it stands, they finished the first half at 3-5. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games.
Now,
and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves.
Can I want our team to, like, let me finish with 11-5? We can do that. We can finish it. We can finish this. Yeah. Okay, we could. I just gotta keep snapping, and the offense gotta make sure they score. Like, at least we scored 2 of our touchdowns in that game. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck That's brutal. That's super brutal. But whatever, man. That's it for week 8. We played, killed the Buffalo Bills, as I said we should have. I mean, now we play the Chicago Bears next. But that's until the next broadcast. So at this point, that's a wrap for the day. You know what I mean? But I'm definitely getting my time down. So this will be thorough. So thorough.